Welcome back to another Keep Moving with Emily. I am so glad that you are joining me. Today we will be doing a seated or standing 30-second interval strength and cardio workout. So the nice thing about this workout is it can be done totally seated or standing or a combination of both. I always say if you're able to stand with any of the exercises, even if it's only one round, I encourage you to do that. Standing is also an exercise. It's good for your cardiovascular system. It's good for the muscles, but if that is not an option for you, seated is totally fine. So up on the screen, this is what you're gonna need. Have a chair, whether that's using it for balance or sitting. A tennis ball will be working some neuromotor exercises. And so that's gonna be working our hand-eye coordination. I always like to incorporate that into our workouts. It's good for our brain, cognition, dexterity, all those things. Make sure you have some weights. I always have a couple different sets because sometimes if the weights get too heavy, I can always drop one or both. I wanna encourage you that no matter where you are today, if you don't have any weights, that's okay. You can always drop them. Don't be afraid to lessen the weight, especially if you're starting to feel muscle fatigue to a point where it's not helpful. And so I really want you to finish your workout successfully. So even if you do it without weights, as you think about those muscles and you're working those muscles, that mind-body connection is just as effective. So know that. But you can always use water bottles or cans of soup as well if you don't have weights. Have a towel or a theraband. We'll be doing some of those movements and then some water. So if you're ready, let's keep moving. During our workouts, it's always important to start with a dynamic warm-up, and so that is what we're going to do. You can do this seated or standing. I'll show both of those options. So here we go. Let's take a big breath in and a big breath out. Nice. Big breath in again. And a big breath out. Good. One more big breath in, reaching those arms up, lengthening in the spine, filling up the lungs. And exhale. Nice. All right, we're gonna start with a nice little chest opener right here. So if you wanna add in that leg, you can tap that foot out, opening up the chest. Good. Now, I like to incorporate lower body with my warm-ups, but if that's not an option for you, you can stay here. If you're doing the standing version, just sidestep and open up that chest, like so. Good, keep it up. Nice. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Let's roll those shoulders. Sitting up nice and tall, core is engaged. Maybe you can do some little leg extensions here if you want. Let's reverse it. Good. Really warming up the body, prepping those muscles, getting the blood pumping. Nice. We're gonna start with a nice little spinal twist. So reach across and reach across. Keep that core nice and tight. If you wanna add in that lower body, same foot taps, and then that arm comes across. So we're working some cognition right here. This coordination piece of reaching across the body can be challenging sometimes. Good, standing here. Nice. You can go at your own speed. If this is too fast, you can slow it down. This is your workout, listen to your body. Let's reach it up and over, reach and reach. Again, nice and slow, or you can go fast. Nice, or we're just here, reach. Feel it in that core as your core engages. Nice, keep it up. Standing option, right here. You can always use that chair for balance if you want to try the standing option. Just hang on to that chair. I want to make sure that you're nice and safe. Good. Perfect. All right, now we're gonna kind of get some nice little knee hugs. So if you're doing the standing version of this is gonna require a lot of balance, so just keep that in mind. Hug that knee, rotate the ankle, and switch. Warming up those hip flexors. Good. Now that standing option, keep going. Maybe you hug with one arm and rotate, you do a couple there. This is gonna be a little bit more tricky, or if you've got the balance, go for it. Couple more. This is also a really good move to help digestion because you're squishing all those digestive organs, so keep that in mind. Good, let's do some hamstring scoops. So what this one looks like is you're gonna extend that right foot out, heels on the ground, toes pointed up. We're gonna do 5 to the right, reach for that toe and reach up. Nice. Once you do 5, switch. You're gonna feel a nice stretch in the back of that hamstring. Reach down towards those toes, scoop it up. Good. Keep going. If you're standing, you're just kind of hinging reach. If this makes you dizzy, you can always do the seated version. Good. Keep it up. One more on each side. Reach and reach. Nice. We're gonna just kind of finish with a nice little cardio blast to kind of keep that blood flow going, and then we're gonna move in to hand-eye coordination. So reach those hands up to the sky, hands to the ground, down, reach. Breathe. Good. Reach. Now, if you're doing the standing option, you can reach and a tiny little squat. Good. Push those hips back if you're standing. Now, if that makes you dizzy, you can always reach it forward. Good. I'm not counting. This is called trainer count. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right. March it out. Shake it out. I'm going to put up what we're going to do up on the screen for our hand-eye coordination. So grab that tennis ball. So you have your tennis ball. Again, if you want to do these ones standing, you totally can. You listen to your body. You know what you can do. Let's go. So we're going to start off with an exchange in the front. So open up those arms. Palms are facing in front. Exchange the ball in the front and open. Good. You got it. Squeeze in those shoulders as you open up and switch. We're working that dexterity. We're working a little bit of proprioception. Where am I in space? Good. Nice. Let's rotate those wrists up to the sky, up and over. If you're doing this seated, I want you to really keep that core nice and tight. If you want to challenge yourself and you're in a safe position, close those eyes and exchange that ball. That will really challenge your proprioception. Good. One more. Now we're going to go behind the back. So I'm grabbing the ball behind and exchanging the front and behind. Now, if you can speed it up, awesome. If it's too fast, you just slow it down. Again, if we're doing this standing, we're here, squeezing in those glutes. Stand. Let's switch directions. Good. This one really opens up the chest too. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're moving on to pancakes. So we're just going from right to left. Now, the goal or the challenge is keeping your eyes forward, looking at the screen and not at the ball. That's gonna be where we wanna try to be. So, good. So maybe we're just doing tiny little tosses. Maybe we're kind of going up nice and high. Again, we're working that hand-eye coordination piece. Woo. Good. 3, 2, 1. Right hand only. Again, if we can look forward, try not to drop the ball. Good. Or if we just have to do tiny hops. Now, we always have a dominant hand. Switch. I'm not left-handed, so this one's a little bit more tricky. Good. So maybe we're going high or just doing tiny little tosses. Good. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Moving into that wood chop press. So grab that ball, interlace those fingers, reach it up to the sky, lengthening in the spine. And we're going to come down, bring that ball to the hip, and exhale as we press it up. Inhale down and exhale up. Good. So we're working that spinal twist. We're working a little bit of core, working on that range of motion. Good. Again, if we're standing, we're kind of here. Reach, lengthen, and twist. Good. Let's do one more on each side. Reach it up and twist. Reach it up and twist. Last one, sky to ground, just like we did with those cherry pickers. Reach it up to the sky, to the hips, down to the floor. Good. Again, if that makes you dizzy, you can reach it up and reach it forward. Keep going, or if you're doing that standing option, squat it down. Reach and squat. Nice. 3, 2, keep breathing, and 1. Nice. So those are just some fun exercises that you can do with a tennis ball. Put these on repeat, maybe during commercial breaks, or if you just need to move your body for a little bit. Tennis balls are a great piece of equipment that most people have. If you don't have a tennis ball, you can always use a pair of socks or something like that. All right, so if you're ready, we're moving on to round number 1 for our intervals. So grab those weights, grab your theraband, take a swig of water, and we're moving on to round number 1. Here's how it's gonna work. We've got 6 moves up on the screen. We're gonna go through each of those for 30 seconds. We're gonna rest for 15, and then we're gonna put it on repeat. So we're gonna be doing bicep curls. We're gonna be doing jumping jacks. Rainbow lats, these are kind of a new one, but you can stand up, start here, come up, pull those elbows down, up and around. I'll remind you on each of these. Punches, sit to stand or leg extensions, working that lower body, and then some more cardio. So it's kind of going strength, cardio. We're working upper body and lower body. Again, if you were able to do some of these exercises while standing, I encourage you to do so. If not, you're gonna stay seated. So we're gonna get started in 10 seconds. Grab those weights and here we go. All right, so if you're seated, I want you to sit up nice and tall, cores engaged, roll those shoulders down and back. Exhale as you curl it up. Inhale as you come down. Nice. Now standing, nice wide stance. Exhale, inhale down. Every time we do that big motion, when we're working those muscles, that's when we breathe out, gives us the energy. Good. Keep working. Then we're gonna move on to cardio. Nice, slow and controlled here. Good. Drop those weights. Move it on to jumping jacks. Options. Just the arms, tap the leg out. You can tap those legs out, or you can do a seal jack if range of motion is tricky. You can just stay here nice and wide. Let's go. We're here for 30 seconds. Yep, keep moving. Let's go. 30 seconds here. Good, you can do those arms, standing options, we're tapping, or hardcore. So many different options to keep you moving. Let's go. We're here for 30 seconds. Yep. Good. Perfect. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, we're going into those rainbow lats. So our arms are kind of here in that bicep curl. We're gonna bring the weights all the way up, kind of doing a circle. And as we bring them down, pull those elbows down and back. Feel it in the back. Press it up and come around. All right? So you can use your weights, no weights at all, or lighter weights. In 4, 3, 2, here we go. Bring it up, pull those elbows down and back, exhale and come around. You're gonna feel this in those shoulders, in the back. Good. Again, if you need to drop those weights, they're too heavy, totally fine. Nice. Keep it up. Again, if we're doing this standing, nice wide stance, reach it up, pull those elbows down and back, press, and around. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Woo. Rest, and then we're moving in to punches. Right here, ready, and let's go. You can punch straight in front, core stays nice and tight. Keep breathing. You can always come across the body too. If you're standing, maybe we're in a little bit of a squat. Keep that core nice and tight. Good. You got it. Halfway done. Come on. Speed it up. Are you having a bad day? Do you have a stressful day ahead? Take it out. We're right here. Let's go. Keep moving. Extend that arm all the way out. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, we're moving on to those sit to stands or leg extensions. So seated option, I'm extending that foot out, kicking that heel up, squeezing in the quad and switching. If you need anything to wrap around your foot to help, then use that. So that's your seated option. Standing option, sit to stand right here. All right, you ready? Let's go. So that sit to stand option, squeezing the glutes and sit. Push through those heels, squeeze up. Now, if you wanna have a chair, a balance bar to help hang on to, keep those knees straight. Good. Or if during this portion you just wanna stand for those 30 seconds, go for it. Like I said, standing's an exercise too. Option, seated, we're here, squeezing in that quad. Keep working. 3, 2, 1. All right. This one's super fun. It's really challenging for the brain. So we're gonna work the brain, work the body. We're going forward with the arms like a push-up, wide, pressing those arms wide and up. Forward, wide, up. If you wanna add in a knee, up. So sometimes saying it out loud also helps us kind of stick with the movement. All right, you ready? Let's go. So forward, wide, up. Once you get the movement, then you can speed it up or add in a leg. Good, if you're standing, forward, wide, up. Maybe I'm marching in place, or I'm just standing, or I'm jogging in place. Forward, wide, up. I'm telling you, challenges the mind. Good, keep it up. Woo! Forward, wide, up. Let's go. Keep moving. And rest. Nice job. All right. How are we feeling? You ready to do that one more time? I think so. Let's go, let's go. So here's how to work. We're gonna do it again. Let's go, let's go. All right, grab that water if you need it. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Find those bicep curls. We are here. Bicep curls. So again, if you want to try this one standing, go for it. 10 seconds, we're gonna get started. We're working 30. Ready. Roll those shoulders down and back. Core is engaged. Let's go. Curl it up and down. Nice. You got it. Keep working. Maybe you try that hammer curl. Wrists face each other. Nice. Keep working. Got 10 seconds left. You won't see these again. Yep. Nice, slow and control. Think about that bicep that we're working. And rest. Good, drop those weights. Moving on to jumping jacks. Maybe try that seal jack where your palms face together and then you open up those arms, work in the chest, tap it out, up to you. Let's go. So maybe we're here for that seal jack. You can add in a knee if you want, or stick with those regular jumping jacks. Good. We're here for less than 30 more seconds. Let's go, keep moving. Standing option, we're here. Keep working. Keep moving. Speed it up or slow it down. Listen to your body. That's what I love about working out. Depending on how I'm doing that day, I have the choice to modify to my ability and how I'm feeling that day. So keep that in mind. All right, lat, rainbow lats. Grab those weights or no weights at all. Again, we're starting here with that like kind of bicep curl arms. Bring it all the way up. Pull those elbows down and back. Exhale as you reach those weights back up and then slowly control it down. Can you feel it in those shoulders? As you pull those elbows down and back, can you feel it kind of in those shoulder blades? Nice. And that core, is it engaged? Nice. How are we breathing? Inhale down, exhale up. Notice I'm not going super fast. Anytime we do strength, it's not super fast. Good. And press. Good. All right, drop those weights. Punches. We're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna punch it up and across. Nice little crossover punches. Here we go. Sitting up nice and tall, or do this standing. So reach and punch. So I'm punching up to the corner. Again, I'm tapping that same leg, same arm, but I'm crossing over the midline of my body. Good. Nice. Now, if you just want to be here, reaching up across, really getting that heart rate up, go for it. That's the idea of a cardiovascular exercise. The idea is to get that heart rate up. Keep breathing. Let's go. Finish strong. 3, 2, and 1. All right, time to work that lower body. Leg extensions, sit to stands, standing. Let's work the lower body. Here we go. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Here we go. Extend and lower. So from the side, it looks like this. Extending all the way out. Good. So again, if I have something to wrap around that foot, maybe I need a little bit of assistance there. Good. Or we're standing. Slowly lower. Sit and stand. We do this movement every day when we're getting up from a table, up from our car, from the couch. So we really want to keep this movement going, keep us, functioning throughout the day. But listen to your body. All right, you ready to do that forward, wide, and up? Let's do it. All right, work that brain, work that body. Ready, ready. And here we go. So forward, wide, up, forward, wide, Once you get it, speed it up or add in that knee. Good. Keep working, forward, wide, up. Again, maybe we're jogging in place, marching in place, or just doing the movement. If you need to say it out loud, go for it. Sometimes that's helpful for me too. Forward, wide, up, and rest. Nice. All right. Catch your breath. Grab some water. We are moving on to round number 2. Round number 2, same idea. 6 moves, twice through, and then we'll probably call it a day. So I think you've got this. All right. So some of these movements might be new to you, so I will walk us through how they work. So we're starting off with an upright row to a kick out. So those weights or no weights at all, my wrists are facing the wall, pull those elbows up here and then kick it straight out. So we're working the tops of those shoulders as we pull those elbows up. And as we kick it out, we're working the back of that arm, that tricep, okay? And then we'll move on to our next one. Here we go. 10 seconds, we're gonna get started. Now, I usually use a little bit of a lighter weight for these ones. Again, no weights at all, that's totally fine. Roll those shoulders down and back, sit up nice and tall. Upright row, elbows come high. See how my arms are parallel? Kick it out and down. Good. Keep working. So if we're standing, pull and kick it out. Good, I'm gonna show you up nice and close here. Up, kick it out, and down. Nice. Keep working, 10 seconds to go. Feel it in the tops of those shoulders, back of the arm. We're controlling this weight the whole time, so if those weights are too heavy, drop them. Nice, drop it down. Hang on to those weights. We're going into a lateral raise, out to the side, and then up to our eyes. Working the tops of those shoulders some more. Here we go. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So out to the side, slow and controlled. And then up to those eyes, back down to those thighs. Good. Inhale down. Exhale. Good. Again, if we're standing, we're here. Nice. You got it. Woo, feel the tops of those shoulders. Perfect. 3, 2, 1. All right, drop those weights. Lower body, a little bit of cardio. So we're doing knee marches. So if you need to grab underneath that knee, we're reaching those arms up or we're standing. You ready? We'll start seated. Here we go. I like to do this one. Reach those arms up, driving that knee up. If that feels too hard, you can manually lift those legs. Or if we're standing, maybe we're here. Maybe we're hanging onto a countertop and just doing a knee march. Totally fine. So many different options. Figure out which one works for you. We got another round of these, so give it a try. At the end of the day, I want you to stay safe. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. Grab that towel, theraband, or nothing. Maybe we just do arms. We're doing a push-up. Grab a hold of that theraband. We're pushing forward and bringing those elbows back like so. Here we go. So reach and pull that band to your chest and press it out. Good. Inhale here, exhale here. Just like a push-up. So if you want to do this on a countertop, you can do a modified push-up. Totally fine. As you hang on to that theraband, really pull. So you got to incorporate all those muscles in your arms. Nice. Good. 5 seconds to go. I feel it in that chest. In the back, 3, 2, 1. Drop the theraband. Move things out of your way. We're doing a squat tap. So it looks like this. So foot comes out, in, out, in. Then I'm going to add in, kind of like open up those arms nice and wide, like so. Now, if maybe the leg portion doesn't work, you can just do that reverse fly. If we're doing it standing, we're gonna tap together, tap together. So we're working that lower body, those glutes, those hips, and then also our arms. So a little bit of a combo movement. Here we go, 8 seconds, we'll get started. Now, if you wanna add in weights, hold weights in your arms and you tap it out, go for it. I always like a good challenge. Tap and tap. Good. Nice. Tap that foot. Good. That standing option, this stabilizing leg does a lot of the work. Then we're also working those glutes as we tap that foot out. Keep it up. Maybe we're just here with arms. I love so many different options to keep you moving. 5 seconds. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Woo, shake out those arms, open up that chest. We're gonna be doing rope climbs. Reach and pull, reach and pull. You can add in knees or just do that rope climb. You can march in place or jog in place if you're standing. Let's get that heart rate up there. Come on, reach and pull. Again, if this is too fast, slow it down. If it's too slow, speed it up. Good, maybe you do that opposite arm, opposite knee like a mountain climber. Good, maybe we're here, jogging in place, or you're doing that opposite arm to opposite knee. Let's go, keep moving. 5 seconds. Then we'll do these 6 moves one more time. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, grab those weights, moving on to exercise number 1. Last time through with this round. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna give you about 10 seconds. If you need some water, take a swig of water. We got this. We got 6 moves, so about 3 minutes or so of work, and then we'll call it a day. 10 seconds, we will get started. Grab those weights, upright row to a kick out. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Really think I'm working the tops of those shoulders as I kick it out and working the back of that arm, that tricep. My core is nice and tight. Good. Standing, maybe we're in a little bit of a squat, incorporating that lower body. Pull it up, kick it out. Again, if you need to drop those weights, you go for it. No shame in making it work for you so that you can leave this workout feeling successful. That is my goal. Woo! All right, hang on to those weights. I'm gonna challenge you. Are you ready? One arm's coming side, one arm's coming forward. So we're doing like an L raise. Again, if you need to drop those weights, go for it, but we're really working the mind this time. So one arm comes forward, one arm comes to the side. Hold for a second, drop them and switch. Up, hold, down. Working that mind, working the body. We are doing that lateral raise and front raise, just with opposite arms. You got it. Up, hold, slowly lower it down and switch. You got it. When I'm doing standing exercises, sometimes I like to have a nice wide stance. Gives me a little bit more balance. Woo! All right, knee marches. Let's go. Whether you're just marching like so, raising those arms, lifting the leg, or doing it standing, or using something for balance. Let's go. This is our cardio. Let's go. Hup. Good. Breathing out as that knee comes up. Nice. Keep working. Or maybe we're just here, marching in place. Keep working, keep working. Maybe I'm hanging onto a chair for balance. That totally works too. Keep working. Let's go, 10 seconds. Or if I need to manually lift that leg just to get the movement, I am totally cool with that too. Come on, 3, 2, and 1. All right, time for some push-ups. Theraband, push-ups. Hang on to that Theraband, pulling it nice and tight. You're gonna feel those muscles engage already. And then we're pulling in and pushing. We're kind of doing a little bit of a row as we pull those arms back. Exhale, squeezing that chest. Now, if you wanted to add a leg extension, you totally can. Like I said, anytime I can incorporate that lower body with upper body, I try. Good, standing. We're here. Maybe we're in a staggered stance. Good. Keep moving. 3, 2, 1. Drop it. All right, squat taps, reverse flies. Tap it out, open up. Use weights, no weights. Standing, seated. We got this. 30 seconds of work right here. Come on. And let's go. Open those arms, tap that foot. Good. Perfect. Standing option. Open and tap that foot. Good. Or the option with no legs, we're just kind of opening up that chest, opening up those arms like you're about to fly away. Good. You're gonna feel this in those glutes, in that hip. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. All right, here's our last cardio. You got 30 seconds. I just want you to keep moving, whether you're doing that rope climb, maybe you're just marching in place, maybe you're punching it out. Anything to keep that heart rate up. We've got this. 3 seconds, we got 30 seconds of work. Let's go. Rope climbs here. Reach and pull, driving that elbow down. If this is too fast, you slow it down. Good. Add that knee if you want. If we're standing, we're here. You can jog it out. You can march it out. Come on, keep working. Last 10 seconds, come on. Keep pulling, keep moving. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Boom. Awesome job. You did it. 30 minutes of work. Check that box. We worked everything: strength, cardio, neuromotor, all of the things. Let's stretch it out. I don't know about you, but it feels good to move the body. We've gotten those endorphins going. It just feels good to move the body, even if maybe it didn't look like the way you wanted or you weren't able to finish all the exercises. The fact that you are here, you are joining me, I am so proud of you. Tell your body, good job, body. So big breath in, reach those arms up to the sky. Lengthen in that spine. Slowly breathe it out. Good, big breath in again. And exhale. Hopefully even right now you're noticing your heart rate kind of coming down. Good, big breath in one more time. As we reach those arms, I just want you to drop your right hand to your chair. So if you're standing, go ahead and take a seat. And we're gonna lean it over, getting a nice stretch in those lats. Reaching that arm over to that wall. Good, you're gonna feel all in here, obliques. Inhale nice and big. Both arms reach to the ceiling. Drop that left arm this time and exhale, reach over. Good. Feeling that heart rate lower. Getting a nice stretch in this body. Reach those arms up. Big breath in, and as we exhale, I want you to open up that chest. Maybe you grab behind your chair or clasp those hands behind your back. Really opening up that chest. Probably notice that throughout the day, you're kind of hunched over, maybe over a computer, or just, you know, I don't always have great posture, so this move is so good. It like really stretches up those muscles in my chest, really opens up my lungs. Big breath in. And then as we exhale, I want you to round in the back, reach those arms forward like you're hugging a tree, feeling a nice stretch in those shoulder blades. Did a lot of moves, that pulling motion with the push-up, reverse flies, so this move's really good, stretching out those back muscles. Good. Open up the arms nice and wide. Exhale, reach arm one across, rotating that wrist, hugging that arm to your chest. Perfect. Big breath in. Exhale, that other arm comes across. So good. And release. Very nice. Let's stretch out those legs a little bit. Extend one foot forward, heels on the ground, toes pointed up. I'm gonna hinge forward. Maybe I just stay here, or maybe I reach that hand down to my shin or my toe, getting a stretch in the back of that leg, that hamstring. Stretching is super important for a variety of reasons. I experience a lot of spasticity and pain in my legs, so stretching is super helpful for that. It's helpful to recover those muscles and increase our range of motion and flexibility. So stretching throughout the day, stretching after a workout is super important. Ooh. Good. Grab underneath that knee, hug that knee up towards your chest. Same move we did in that warm up, this knee hug. Rotating that ankle. Big breath in as you hug that knee, and we're gonna place that ankle on top of our thigh. So I'm making like an L or a 4, and then hinge forward. You're gonna feel a nice stretch in this glute, in the hips. What I love about stretching is it really helps us to be more intentional with like being more aware of our body and like what feels good and what doesn't. So sometimes you'll kind of see I might be like readjusting or twisting or maybe putting a little bit more pressure places, and do that for yourself. Like what feels good, what's sore. So it's just like a really important part of stretching and even workouts, being aware of our bodies and how we're feeling and adjusting for that day. I don't know about you, but living with MS every day is so different. I wake up and some days I feel really strong and other days I'm really challenged by certain moves. So workouts look different every day. Let's extend the other foot out, heels in the ground, toes pointed up, hinge forward and reach. I think that's why I love making classes like this, because I really want to provide options and things that are accessible for all levels of ability, and know that no matter what your limitation, you really can keep moving. It may look different every day, but there are movements that you can still do to get some physical activity. So it's good. Grab underneath that knee and hug. Now there might be some moves that don't work for you, and that is okay too. Usually if I'm doing a workout with someone, I'll always be modifying for myself. And so that just takes some practice, knowing like, okay, what could I do instead? So if you ever have any questions, please reach out. I love being able to help people feel, victorious and successful after a workout. So good, we're in that nice little figure four, hinging at the waist, reaching forward. Good. Big breath in and out. Nice, place that foot on the floor. We're gonna do one more big breath in, lengthening in the spine, reach, and exhale. Give yourselves a hand. I am so proud of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, then you can have access to all these other videos. I have a whole playlist that's for seated. I have a whole playlist for standing if you like a more high impact version. So many different options to keep you moving on demand. So make sure you check those out. And remember, I don't know if you can see my shirt, but I just want you to know that you are worth it. You are worth it to take some time for yourself to move today. So have a good day, and I will see you back at another Keep Moving with Emily. Bye.